What's going on, people? I hope everybody is cool. So I wanted to hop on here real quick, man, and get my take on people calling out Celestra, I believe. She calls herself the master's voice or something like that. She says she's a prophet. Okay. People have been calling her out for the prophecy that she gave on Kamala Harris winning the White House or becoming the president after Joe Biden. I'm going to take a look at it, man. Then I'm going to come back with my commentary. Check it out. Let's see exactly what's going on here. Check it out.
This is not a Biden-Trump thing. This is Kamala Harris's election. And he said to me that day on the 4th, she will be the next president of the United States. And so, like I said, I didn't even understand what God was alluding to. And he finally said to me that even though this man will be declared the official winner, he is not going to be a president for long. Somehow this woman will enter into the seat and she will be sworn in. And the Lord said to me, Celestial, she will bust up this country like a hammer and a brick breaker.
Okay. Now you all just heard that, right? Now, pretty much, she gave a prophecy about Kamala Harris winning the White House, becoming the president after Joe Biden. I mean, she said a lot. She said God told her, God showed her, etc. I'm not going to tarry too long on this, okay? I'm not going to put her down or disrespect her or talk about her, but I am going to say this. Be careful with people that's always saying God told me and God showed me, okay? I know a guy like that, man. Every sentence he says, he puts God told me or God showed me in front of it. Everything he says. I mean, hey, man, I'm going on down here to the store, man. God told me to go on up here. Hey, man, I feel God told me to go ahead around the corner, man, and go and holler at that boy about that. Man, God told me not to do that, man. I'm a going on over there to that church, man. God told me to go on over there and holler at pastor. Everything he say, he puts God told me in front of it. Then a week later, he's upset with something that didn't go right. It's like, well, I thought you said God told you to do that. Well, he did. Well, you telling me God told you to do something that was going to go bad for you? You know, just be careful, man, and be mindful of people who's always saying God told me and God showed me and God told me to tell you. You know, as a Christian man myself and a person who believes in God myself and have accepted Jesus Christ as Lord myself, I'm very careful with telling people that God told me or God showed me. Now, if I have a strong feeling about something, sure, I'll say, man, I have a strong feeling about something, but to sit up and be like, God came down from the throne and sat on the bed next to me and told me, some of these people be talking like God left heaven and came and sat on their couch and gossip with them. Okay. Let me tell you what happened, girl. I was last night. God came down to me and told me that such and such, such and such, such and such. He told me just like that. He talked to me just like that because he know how I talk. He said, let me tell you something, Kelly. He said, that girl over there ain't right because that girl be... It's like, seriously. It's like, man, God ain't told you all that. God ain't said all that to you. I mean, seriously, man. I mean, these people I've heard people say, God had whole conversations with them. Like just talking to he talked to me like I'm talking to you now. He just came and sat on my bed and said, yeah. He said, leave that man alone because that man got some things going on. I said, well, what you mean, God? And he said, let me tell you what I'm talking about. And God walked on over to me and told me to get up, and I got up, and then God said, it's like, what's up with these people, man? Listen, man. Be careful with it. Be careful listening to people like that. Now, you do have real prophets out here. You do have real prophecy out here. Okay. You do have people with the gift of prophecy. Prophecy is a real thing. It is true. Okay. Prophecies and prophets are real. Okay. I'm not saying that this this is not real. But you have to know that you also have many false prophets out here. Many false prophets have gone out into the world to deceive the people. I've met them, but I've also met some real prophets, but I've also met some fake prophets as well. So just be very cautious with people talking about God said, God showed me, God led me, and I had a dream and God showed me this in a dream. Just be very mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't believe them. I'm just saying take everything cautiously, because some people are strictly out here to deceive, man. Strictly. Some people take this thing way overboard. Way overboard. God haven't told them anything, man. Some of these people be going off of their own emotions, their own feelings, and they'll come to you and tell you that God said it, looking all at you funny. And I've seen it. Looking at you funny and doing their hands a weird way. Let me tell you what God said. Squinting their eyes, looking at you. Let me tell you what God said. I can feel it. Some of these people are witches and warlocks, and they practice great sorcery. Okay, seriously, be cautious of these people, man. I can feel it in me, squinting all at you and rubbing your shoulders, and just be cautious of these people, man. Seriously. To God be the glory, man. Jesus is Lord. Peace.